that a real question?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
not at all. We'll get better though. Yeah, we got to do a lot of things better. We got guys that care a lot, and when you have guys that care a lot, um, they sometimes try to do too much, which is not a plan, which they know that. So, fortunate for us, Luke pitched great. We didn't make an error, and the guys in the bullpen did a good job. They gave us some runs early, which was great, and then Matt got a big swing. So, as when you have a good team, you can win games without playing your best, and that's what I think we are, a good team that's not quite playing our best right now.
You've mentioned plan a lot. What does that sort of plan actually entail?
Yeah, we're not going to go there because I think it's as good as anybody's, and when it's executed really well. Um, I mean, you've all seen it over the last 2.5 years. So we just got to get tighter. We have some younger players that haven't played in the roles that they're playing in a ton, and baseball is very experiential. And what I want to do is use some of the struggles, as learning opportunities. And I think we can do that, and I think we got enough tough-minded guys to do that. And we got a lot of depth too. I want to play Ashton Larson some more. I want to play Ryan Kucherak some more. Like those guys have had great springs leading up to the season. We've kind of been rotating a guy in and out all the time. I want to play Alex Milazzo more. Other than just so there's a lot that kind of goes into this, and we just need to kind of get the right guy playing for every guy. And so some guys are fighting themselves with that a little bit right now.
What, what is Luke doing well these last six
Everything.
starts?
Yeah, everything. That's what a pitcher looks like. Everything.
What did you see from Milam at short today?
I think it was great. I mean, he got a lot of ground balls, and with Luke, he's going to induce weak contact because he locates so well and he changes speed so well. And that's usually a fun day if you're an infielder. I would have loved playing defense behind him. But Steven did a really good job out there at shortstop today.
Seems like he had better feel for his curveball today.
I would agree with that. Yeah, I would 100% agree with that. And it wasn't like 41 degrees last Saturday when he pitched, something like that. I'm sure that had something to do with it. But you know what you're going to get when he rolls out there. I mean, you guys were talking to both of them earlier. It's very thankful to have Luke and Mac here on this team right now.
Is that the same deal with Guidry going to him in those final 2 outs? You just know what you're going to get.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I love Justin Lohr is like one of my favorite pitchers on the team. Like, and that nothing that happened today changes that at all. Like, we'll go right back to him quickly, whether that's tomorrow or Wednesday. I would anticipate he'll pitch either tomorrow or Wednesday in some capacity. But I just kind of wanted to get Gavin out there. I don't think he'd pitched since Monday. Weird game yesterday. We haven't had a lot of those where we've been close and then we're down 3, kind of thing. And, we got ourselves in a tough spot. Griffin had pitched great. And then I think maybe he got a little tired. And then next thing you know, his bases loaded, nobody out. Sam struck the first guy out, got ahead of the next guy. So I don't think he necessarily did anything wrong. But then you're sitting there at 5-2, you send him back out. So it's just kind of been a weird week in that way. And, I'm happy we're playing all these games because it's getting opportunities. But more than anything, Gavin has this. He's his best when he has this balance of he's pitching a lot and he's fresh. And I thought that's exactly what we saw today.
And I guess just for you, I mean, like position versatility is something we talked about going back to the fall with this team. But how much are you still trying to maybe sort it through?
We got a lot to sort out still. Like there's, I mean, Tommy's playing. I mean, like, Tommy's playing. I think Mac is probably moving into that category of we're going to roll with him for a while. And other than that, like, there's not any of them that we can kind of interchange however we want to. I think at times, like Brady Neal has been a really good player, and he's got all the potential in the world, and I'm going to keep working him until we get him to where he's one of the better players in the country. Paxton making some strides, and Paxton, what's great about him is he can not be totally right, and he's got so much ability he can affect the game. I heard somebody asking him about that catch. I mean, it's like 8 days ago, and we're still talking about it. Like, that tells you how good an athlete that he is. Jared obviously has had some big homers here early, and has shown some good at-bats. I thought he did a good job in SEC play last year of laying off pitches, and that's what we need, out of him. Tommy is born to hit, so you start there. Hayden was clutch. We're just not there right now, and we're gonna keep working, and I have no doubt that we will, and we're gonna stay super positive with this team. Like, you can quote me on that, because we got work to do. Like, we're not where we want to be, and they know that. Let them know that we're gonna work them hard, but we're gonna stay really positive about getting where we want to go.
Offensively, is part of the issue just being a little bit too aggressive early?
Yeah, I mean, the game was over in like 2 hours and 5 minutes and 9 innings. And it had nothing to do with the pitch clock today. I mean, it made me want to vomit, to be honest. That's just very out of character. Very out of character. And again, I say that, and I'm thinking of, having one of the best offenses in the country in 2015, 2016, 2017, 2019, 2021, 2022, and 2023. That's not where we're at, and we're not going to compare that to it, but we have a brand of baseball that we play, and it hasn't been horrible, but it hasn't been that the last 2 days for sure. And what happens, I think, as I use the word pressing, guys are swinging earlier in the count when they should not be, and that's part of what we need to clean up.
Is there a first pitch that Stephen Milam doesn't like?
Well, he's going to have to get better at that. He's a really good player, as you can see, and a really good hitter, and he has such good hand-eye and bat-to-ball skills. He's going to touch it. He's not going to swing through it. So he just needs to tighten it up, so when he puts that really good swing on it, that we have a better chance of success. And, the last one he hit hard. He hit like 3 balls hard yesterday. The weather has not helped. It has not helped. And then, you do something right, but you don't get the result, and then you kind of, again, this is part of growing up. You have to get past that and go, hey, I did my job that I could control and be totally okay with that. But then guys are searching for that hit to make up for the bad result that they got. And then they're outside their plan, and then mediocre pitching takes advantage of it. And that's not where we're going with this thing.
Is that kind of what you told him? It was right before the 4th inning. You pulled him and Mac aside. You called like a timeout.
Oh, yeah. Well, we made a first pitch out again. We got that dude on the mound today was mowing. I wanted him to get deep into the game like he did. Well, that's a big ask if you have 7-pitch inning, go back out there. 5-pitch inning, go back out. That's terrible baseball. And also, that was part of it. Then the second part was good player, back to the top of the order. I didn't want to waste an opportunity to score. And we scored 2 right there, which was great. 3. We scored 3. 3 good at-bats in a row.
What did you see out of Steven at short? It seemed like the ball gets out of his hands extremely.
Yeah, he did a great job. I thought he did a great job. It was good to see. We relied on one guy for the last 2 years, and thank God he did a great job for us. And if he ever went down, that was going to be a scary proposition of what we were going to do. And right now, having 3 guys, because Ryan Kucharak's an outstanding player. We have 3 guys that can play shortstop right now, so that's a really good thing.
Heading into, obviously you have the game tomorrow,
Mhm.
but you're talking about the young team and experimenting and stuff. Being able to take them on the road next week, what are you looking to try to see? Or how they react?
Yeah, so we play tomorrow, and we gotta play well tomorrow. That's the first thing. So I'm really anxious to get here tomorrow. I'm anxious to get to work and get them a little bit back in character. Like I said, we have a great pitching staff, and they demolished our pitchers for 3 weeks. It was the exact opposite results of the fall. And so I want to get those guys back competing tomorrow. Then we're going to get on the bus. We're going to go over there on Monday, just because we're not going to fly. So it's a long enough bus ride to make sure we get a good day of recovery on Monday. And then Tuesday, I think just being together in a hotel is good. I like getting away from here for 1 weekend before conference, and I like doing it for an extended period, and we'll be gone for 6 days. I think that can do a lot for bonding the team. I think getting some of the outside noise distractions are far fewer on the road. And I say that with the greatest respect for our fans, because they're going to travel. And then that'll be awesome next week. They all tell me they want to play in those stadiums. They all tell me they want to play in front of sold-out crowds, which we're going to have on Friday and Saturday. And we'll see. Is it awesome? Or can you control yourself and play to your potential? I don't know that we're there yet, but I think we're going to learn a lot about our team and about players and their mental disposition and their poise. And that's going to do nothing but help us. Regardless of how the result goes, that's going to do nothing but help us.
It was a nice day for Christian Little. What sort of improvements has he made?
It's been great. Yeah. Again, I was eager to get him back on the mound today. I thought he threw the ball well on Monday. And, I had the one walk and then kind of the weird infield hit. And other than that, I thought he was outstanding on Monday. And I made a move to pull him, which worked, got us out of the inning and all that. But I almost didn't want to because I felt like he was rolling pretty good. And then I took him out of the game today because I want to be able to use him tomorrow because I like where he's going. I think his mound presence, his strikes, his mix, his conviction, and I think it's all rolling pretty good right now.
Have you decided on a starter for tomorrow?
Yeah, Coleman is going to start tomorrow. Yeah, if somebody can find out who our opponent is starting, then let me know. That would be great. But yeah, Javen Coleman is going to start tomorrow.
And it was your 100th win at LSU. What does that sort of mean to you? And what do the guys do for you after the game?
I mean, on one hand, it means a lot because, and I don't say this flippantly, this is my entire life, and these players are amazing. I'm just super grateful to be here. I mean, so to me, that's that. And then in the moment, it's like, holy crap, man, we got a long way to go to get better. And honestly, I just let the position players have it for 20 minutes before I came in here. So in the immediate, that's probably a little bit more important because they're going to be good. They're going to be really, really good. I have no doubt in my mind about that. But just in the grand scheme of things, it's kind of like one of those, I had no idea about that. But it's more just super gratitude, honestly. All right, thank you.
Thank you guys.